goblins out of the way
Dad,
here.
I wonder what monster we're gonna fight this time.
I guess you'll have to see.
Oh, I don't want to fight him first. I will fight. Can I fight that guy?
Well, so last time,
Yeah, we fight.
Oh the goblin and Sparkle the fairy, you helped save Mr. Fluffkins the kitty cat, right? And what happened is you got 5 gold each and a muffin each. And I bet you really enjoyed the muffin, right?
Yeah. The muffin was actually a cupcake.
Yeah, oh yes, cupcakes. And so what happens is you get to take a long rest, it's called. And a long rest is really cool and really important because in D&D, when you take a long rest, it lets you heal any of the damage you've taken. So you know how you got hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now you're back to full health.
So you don't get more health, you just get the same.
Yeah, you go back to what you were.
Yeah.
Instead of being down below again.
How high was
11 health. You're only level 1. So that's okay. Level 1 is where the fun begins. Yeah. Okay. So what happens is after your long rest, you wake up the next morning. You're both level 1. You're both together. You wake up the next morning and you're able to go outside of your house. And what do you want to do?
Is there anybody to help?
Is there anybody to help? Well, make an investigation check for me. Both of you roll your D20.
D20.
Yep. That is your D12. Kind of looks similar. This one right here.
D20.
Oh, very good. So you got a 17 plus your investigation, which is a 1, so that makes it an 18 because you plus 1. You got a 19 plus your investigation, which is a 0, which is, oh no, wait. Yes, I'm reading upside down. You got a 19. So you got an 18, you got a 19, both very good rolls. So looking around, both of you see kind of a slightly pudgy man who's walking around and he's looking around his house and he's going in and out and he's going into kind of like a shed where he keeps all his food and he looks really worried and he's going, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Let's help him.
Okay, so you walk over to him. What do you say to him?
What's wrong?
What's-
What's wrong?
Oh, hi, little goblin and little fairy. My mom, she's coming to visit, and she is one of the best bakers in all of Faerun. That's where they live, is Faerun. And the problem is I wanted to impress her by making her her favorite thing, which is cherry pie. But I bought some magic berries that were very, very flavorful and really nice, but I seem to have lost them. I think some rats got into them and ate them in the night, and I don't know where to get any more.
I can pick more.
You can go get more for me?
Yeah, from my garden. I grew lots of berries.
Really?
Lots of different types, and I got one special type.
Okay, all right. So he's very excited. He thinks that would be wonderful. Could you please go get me some more berries? All right. So, where do you go?
Go to my garden.
Okay, you go to your garden, but all of your berries are gone.
Wait, my cat Hissy probably ate them.
Oh,
She loves berries.
oh no, so you have no berries.
My big cat Hissy loves berries. I still have my bag with me.
Yes, but there's no berries in your bag.
Yeah, but I have seeds.
No, we never put any seeds in your bag.
I did.
Oh no. So, where do you think, what would you do if you needed to get berries?
Go to the seed stop.
Go to a store? Yeah? Okay. So do you two want to go to the store?
Yeah.
All right. So you're traveling to the store.
And we go in.
All right. So you get to the store and you go inside.
I'm trying to run.
Okay. All right. Inside the store, you see all sorts of things. All sorts of different plants and fruits and goods to buy. But you need to find magic berries.
Wait, I can see. Tell us what they look like.
Oh no!
Wait.
Well, they're cherries. They're magic cherries.
Wait, I think I see that on his box and it says fairy magic.
You think you found some? Let's see. Roll me another investigation check to see if you can find some.
Okay.
Yeah. What did you get? You got, whoa, a 19. Holy cow.
I can't
Yeah,
find
18 plus
some.
1 again. You are rolling really good. So what happens is you find the place in the store where the magic cherries would be, but it's empty. And you see, a tall man standing there going, he looks very confused, and he's dressed like one of the people who works in the store.
And we go back to him. Then
Yeah.
he works in the store.
Yeah. Do you want to ask him anything?
Yeah. I would tell him that we looked in the box, but it was empty.
Okay, so that's what you say, and what do you say?
When we looked in the box, it was empty. Where did they all go? I really think people buy them all.
Ah, so he's not old. The man, he looks at you, he's like, oh, hello there, little goblin. Yeah, we don't know where any of our magic cherries went. They all disappeared, and we don't know where they are.
Wait, Hissy probably is eating all of them.
I don't know. He's like, I don't know. He's like, some people think they might have been eaten. I think maybe they all were taken.
Hissy was this lost magic cherries. Well, I do have my kid, Gabby.
You don't have a kid. And I hate to break it to you. Guess what? You don't have a cat. Oh no! So all the cherries are gone.
Wait,
Where
my
are they?
cat just ran away.
Oh, you want to say you had a cat that ran away?
Yep.
Okay. All right,
And
that
my
works.
kid ran away too.
Okay.
Maybe it
So,
was a carrot.
so what are you going to do? This guy thinks that all of the cherries were stolen,
I think
or eaten, or they're all gone. So
we go to the woods.
well, you could look in the woods. What happens is you see that the man who's going to bake the pie to impress his mom, the cherries are gone. The cherries in your garden are gone. The cherries at the store are gone.
But
Where are all the cherries?
But I did find a magical place. I saw it. Well, in the next tree, I saw it for the forest.
But we didn't. Did we go to a magical place?
No, but I
No.
saw it.
But we could try and find one, maybe.
I saw a teeny bit of it. It's like this much.
I think you want to try and find a magical place, don't you? Yeah?
But
So,
I know one way to go.
where do you
to the
think
woods.
a magical place would be?
Into Ego.
That place isn't real.
Wait.
Where do you think? Where would you two look for a magical place?
In the magic factory.
In the magic factory? There's no magic factory.
Uh-oh. In the factory where people have machines and they put the fairy boxes on the machines. Some are magical and some aren't.
It can feel very magical how machines make stuff sometimes. Yes. Where would you go? You're in a world filled with magic. Do you maybe want to try a factory and see if they pick magic cherries and box them there?
I know. Let's go right to left, left to right.
Down the aisles to see if they're in a different spot in the store? Okay, you look all over the store, but there are no magic cherries.
Oh no.
In fact, all of the magical fruits are gone. And all of the workers in the store seem very
I don't even
confused.
have any magic apples anymore. Because we have no more. We ran out.
They're all gone.
Wait, the wolf. He's still alive. I just scared him.
Yeah, that's true. You think the wolf took it?
Yeah, and they ate them all.
You want it? So maybe you want to go speak to the wolf? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Okay. So you two travel to the woods, and you go back to the cave where you fought the wolf.
Wolf,
Okay, yeah, you find the wolf. So what do you ask him?
wolf, berries?
So the wolf, he looks at you and he looks a little scared. He's like, you two are the ones who took my glue plant last time. What do you want? You want berries?
Yeah, I like cherries. Do you eat them? Because there was a guy that was gonna make a pie.
Oh. Now, the wolf, you're surprised, is speaking English. What? You don't speak wolf, but you understood him. And he suddenly transforms into a druid. And a druid is a person who lives out in the woods and they can turn into animals and they care for the land. And he looks at all of you and he says, you want magical berries?
Yeah, cherries.
Cherries specifically, huh? I don't have any. But I did see a figure, someone skulking about in the forest carrying all sorts of magical fruits. He went in that direction. Maybe you might be able to find him.
Let's turn around in our chairs.
All right. Turn back around. I need to be able to see you. So, all right. You come back out of the cave. So what do you do?
Why was the wolf so kind to us when we hit him?
Well, maybe he's really nice and he just forgave you. Oh, isn't that nice? We should always forgive people, huh? Yeah, be the bigger person. So, what do you do? What do you do?
We go to the place.
Okay, the place he said where he saw someone going? All right. So, I want all you to roll me a perception check.
Ooh.
Aha, get your D20 now. That's your D12. That's your D20.
D20.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it again. Shake. All right, drop them in the box. What you got? Whoa! A 17 and an 18. And what is your perception? So yours is +2, so that's a 20. And you have a 17 with your perception, which is a -1, a 16, but still enough. So both of you notice that there's some magical fruit. These ones look like apples that have been dropped, and they've created a trail into the forest, deeper into the forest. What do you do?
We keep going deeper and deeper and deeper until we find those berries.
Okay, so you're following the trail?
Wait.
What?
I found a clue with my magnifying glass. The apples got bitten.
Yeah, I bet you some of them look like they've been bitten. Okay, so are you going to follow OO and go into the forest? Or is there something else you need to do?
I'm going to fly to OO.
Okay, so Sparkle flies, and OO, you run as fast as you can, and you follow this trail.
I have telescopes.
While you're going, you see that the apples and all of the fruits that you've been following suddenly disappear into what looks like a tree. They just stop at the tree.
Wait. The guy probably is in the tree. I'm gonna fly up and see if the guy's in there with my magnifying glass. Mom composters and it helps our yard. Maybe those crumbled up into dirt and it made a tree. That could have happened.
Let's see. So, Sparkle, you fly up into the tree to look around. Guess what? Roll me another investigation check. Oh, 13 plus 1, that is 14. All right, so looking at the tree, you see that there is a hole just big enough that perhaps you could squeeze through it, and you could definitely fit in it, being as small as a fairy. What do you do?
I fly in it.
Okay, you fly into the hole.
I climb the tree.
You're gonna climb the tree? All right.
I hope I don't fly and hurt my leg again.
Give me an athletics check. Roll your D20.
Wait, Dad, I think I see him.
Ooh, we'll find out. All right, boy, you two are rolling really good today. So you got a 12 athletics. That's enough to climb the tree.
I like my bug legs.
Yeah.
Bug legs, you can pick him up.
You climb up the tree and you squeeze in after Sparkle, and the two of you suddenly fall. And you fall down into a magical hole and land on some mushrooms. And you see a beautiful little world inside this tree. And
I remember that. I saw it in my dream, in my long sleep.
Oh, interesting.
And there's a pathway in the tree on the side, and we go through, and I want to go through it.
So you're going to go further into the tree?
And then I was dreaming about me playing this. I was pretending I was actually like I was in the real game, like I was actually climbing up the tree. I fell into a magical world.
Well, guess what?
On a mushroom.
That just happened. You fell onto a mushroom, and now Sparkle has flown further into the tree.
And there was 3 pathways. I didn't know which one to go, and I chose I would go the left one. So I
You're going to go through the left one?
So I went through the left one.
Okay, you're going through the left one, and do you follow her?
There might. Wait. Get my telescope out. I see an apple trail this way.
Oh, do you call after Sparkle to let her know?
Sparkle! There's an apple trail! But she can't hear her because he's too far away.
Oh no. So you follow the apple trail, which is down the right path, and you go down the left path. So we're going to start with what happens with you. So as you're going, you come to a room filled with mushrooms.
And then I hear, ow, ow. And then I hear someone calling me.
Well, you would have heard her calling you.
Oh.
So are you going to go back and follow her, or are you going to stay in the room with mushrooms?
Room with mushrooms. Mushrooms are so warm.
Okay, so you stay in the room with mushrooms. Is there anything you do, or do you just snuggle in there and take a nap?
When I yawned, I said, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay, so Sparkle finds some soft mushrooms and takes a nap in them. All right, you follow the trail. Excuse me. And then, as you're going, you enter another room that is all bright. It has a bunch of glowing mushrooms in it. And hunched over in a corner is a gnome.
And then she goes...
Hold on. This is Oh-Oh's thing. So we're going to listen to what happens to her. So you see a gnome hunched over in the corner. And it looks like he's eating something. And do you do anything?
Yes, I say no.
So he turns around and goes, who's there? Who's there? And
do you have a magic cherries? We need it because we're trying to help him to impress him because he wants to impress his mom. His mom is coming today.
To which he answers, oh, a little goblin. How did you get in here? These cherries are mine. All the cherries are mine. I took all of them, and they will always be mine. They're the best things. They taste the best, and I want all of them.
Yeah, but if you take all of them, then his mother wouldn't be impressed.
You're telling me somebody needs cherries to impress their mom?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And you want me to give up my cherries for this person?
You can have plenty. You can give a few. You can keep some of them. You have to get back some.
All right. Roll me a persuasion check.
Is it D20?
Yep, D20. All right, go ahead.
Why do I have to?
Because you're trying to convince him. What? 16! Holy cow! All right, what's your persuasion here? Your persuasion is a +1. That is a 17, to which he looks at you and he goes, why should I? He seems like he's thinking about it. He's thinking about giving up the cherries, but he wants to know what's in it for him.
Well, you can have some of them and give some of them for the man.
And why should I do that?
Because it wants to impress his mom, and you took them from him. And they're also nice. It's also nice of him to do that.
It would be nice, yeah. So you think that I should just be nice and give someone something that I took?
Yeah, because it was theirs, not yours.
Oh, you have just beaten him with a morality KO. He goes, oh, I feel guilty inside. You're right. What I did was wrong. And he walks over and he opens the cupboard and all these cherries fall out and he climbs out of the cherries. He's like, here, I will put almost all of them back in the bag and give them to you. Can I have some of them?
Yes.
Okay, so he puts all of the cherries, but just a few, into this big bag that seems a little bit bigger on the inside. And he gives it to you to carry. And he says, you make sure that man impresses his mom.
Okay.
All right, so now you have all the cherries, but where's Sparkle? You haven't found her. She's gone. She's taken a nap somewhere, but you don't know that. So what do you do?
No, Sparkle went the left way. Can you help me find her?
So who's Sparkle?
Sparkle's the tiny fairy.
A fairy? She went down my left. Oh no, she's in my mushrooms, he says, and he runs out and he runs down the hall. What do?
I follow him.
You follow him? All right, so you follow him and he runs in the room and he busts into the room and he's like, oh, and he sees you taking a nap nicely on one of the mushrooms and he goes,
And I
"Ooh."
snore.
Yeah, give me a snore. So he says, I thought for a moment she might have eaten one. Oh, that would have been a bad idea. And he comes over and he gently picks up Sparkle and he brings her over to you. And you grab Sparkle. All right, he says, there's an easier way out of my home than the hole at the top. And he guides you to the door and he opens the door that you can walk out.
And I'm still asleep.
And you're still asleep the whole time. You don't even know that you have the cherries. Okay, so now what do?
I go to that man.
You go to the man, okay?
And my snores get even louder
Okay.
than before.
Give me a louder snore. All right, so you go to the man and what do you tell the man?
The gnome gave you some, like almost all of them, and I told him he can have some. Here you go.
You got them from a gnome? These are my magical cherries. Thank you. He says, do you want to stay and help me bake?
Yeah!
All
and
right.
I'm still asleep. I don't even know why they want me to bake. But they don't know I'm sleeping. I put on the counter. It's so slow.
I want both of you to make me, we're going to make an intelligence roll. Because I feel like intelligence is baking and wisdom is cooking. All right, yeah, roll the d20 again. We've used a lot of d20 this time. Yep. Give it a roll. A 14 and a 1. Uh-oh. Okay, so you roll a natural 1 and you roll 14. So what happens is he asks you to help him make the cherry filling, and he asks you to help him make the crust. And you do really good, and you make this wonderful cherry filling with the magical cherries, and he's like, this is amazing. And when you're making the crust, though, you accidentally fall asleep again and go bloop right into the pie and break the crust. Oh no.
I'm so sleepy. That's all.
So, what?
I know what to do. Go to the gnome and see if he has a key.
Oh, but guess what? As soon as she falls falls asleep, there's a knock at the door. And guess what? The man goes, oh no, it's my mom. And he pulls Sparkle out of the pie and he puts her aside. He cleans her off a bit and he says, this is gonna have to do. And he goes over and opens the door and says, Mom, how's it going? And she's like, hello, son. And she walks in and he's like, I made you a pie. And he hands her the pie with the outline of a fairy in it. And she looks at it and she looks a little interested, like, oh, that's an interesting design. And she tries some of it and she tells him, this is one of the best pies I have ever tasted.
It doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes you just need to make what you can make.
Yes. And she tells her son that, you know what? You didn't have to impress me with the pie. You get to do your own things, and I'm really, really happy that you thought of me. And it's a really big success. And Sparkle gets to wake up and have some of the pie too.
I eat the stuff that's inside.
Yeah. And you all enjoy it. And you know what? To pay you, the man gives you each a slice of the pie and another 5 gold each.
Yay!
And that's where we will end
May
for
I have
today.
a muffin?
You have enough gold to buy a muffin, I'll tell you that. Whoa! Yeah, look how excited you look. All right.
Can I buy a peppermint?
A peppermint? Oh, you have definitely enough gold to buy a peppermint. And we'll do another adventure another time. Good job, girls. Give me 5.
Hooray!
Yay! All right.